Hello, today we'll be making a mini 3D card with a matching box. To create a card base, I'll need a sheet of white cardstock. This is Nina Classic Crest. And I'll trim it to 3 by 6.5 inches. All the tools and products I'm using in this video are listed on my blog. The link is in the description. Now I'm scoring this strip of paper at 3-inch mark. Then I'm flipping it over and scoring again at 3-inch mark. This way I'll get a 3 by 3 card base that is 1/2 inch deep. This pattern paper set is by Maya Design. It's called Life in the Country. It has lots of patterns. I have chosen some white and blue ones for my card. Then I'm going to trim the paper so that it is just a tiny bit smaller than my card base. This way, each time I'm sticking a piece of paper down, it will also form a thin white border around it. I'm using tape adhesive to stick down all the pieces of paper inside and outside the card base. I'll be using this window die by Poppy Stamps to cut only the bottom part of it, a windowsill. I'm trimming all the excess. And now all I have left is this nice molding. If you don't have this die, you can just use a strip of white cardstock. Now I'm adhering it on the inside of my card to create a chair rail. This die set is by Magnolia. It is called Oven, and what makes it unique is that it is meant to create a 3D shape. I'm going to cut it out of white cardstock. It also has lots of tiny details that I'll be cutting out of white cardstock, silver cardstock, and pattern paper. Now I'm going to flip over this die cut and ink up this part of it with a tea-dye distress ink. This will actually be the inside of the oven visible through the window. I'm also going to stick a piece of acetate behind this opening to represent glass. Then I'm folding along the stitched lines. Here I have all the tiny pieces die cut, and I'll start with this grate that is going inside the oven. It also has tiny flaps for adhering it. This piece is actually a pie or a cake that is going to sit on top of the grate. I have to pull it up at the center to form a spiral, like that. Then I'm gluing it to the grate and attaching the grate behind the window. Now I can apply the glue to all the flaps and assemble the oven just like a regular box. All the burners and knobs and other little parts are actually meant to be layered. So now you'll see me attaching the top detailed parts to the plain bottom parts. All this will help to build up a dimension and make this oven detailed and realistic, just like a piece of dollhouse furniture. Then I'm attaching a handle above the window. And now I can stick down the knobs and burners and what I guess is a little clock. This heart that I've die cut out of patterned paper is also a part of the set. This is a pair of oven mitts. I'm going to use a jump ring to attach them to a handle. Now my oven is ready to be attached to the card. I'm applying some adhesive at the back side of it as well as at the bottom, and sticking it down inside the card. This is another die set by Magnolia, plate and cutlery. I'll be using a fork and a spoon to decorate my kitchen. I'm simply gluing them down to the wall above the oven. This nice little frame with a heart is by Gumiapan. I've die cut it out of white cardstock and I'm going to stick it inside the card as well. This is actually where you can write a short personal message. I'm sticking the insert too. And then I'm attaching the frame cut out of patterned paper on top of a white one. I'm also going to decorate the outside of my card, so I'm stamping a sentiment from this stamp set by Memory Box. Spring Lilacs is the name. I'm going to use this pierced circles die set to cut out the sentiment plus one larger circle out of patterned paper. Now I'm going to attach those circles to the card front. To make a box to put my card into, I'm using a 6x6 sheet of paper and a gift box sponge board by Wea Memory Keepers. You can see all the guidelines for this box in the screen. It's really quick and easy to make. Now I am folding the box. Then I'm placing the card inside and interlocking the top flaps. Instead of tying a bow, I'll be using this die set by Magnolia to make a cutting board and a knife. I'm sticking a knife on top of one of the boards. Then I am applying adhesive to another cutting board. I'm placing it on top of the box and wrapping a piece of velvet ribbon around it. The ends of the ribbon will be attached to the board. Now I'm attaching the other board on top, and the ends of the ribbon are now trapped inside. This is what the finished box looks like. You can slide off the ribbon quite easily. Then open the box like this. It's completely adhesive free. And here is my card. I thought of it as a thank you card for hosting a party, but it can well be an all-occasion card for a person who loves cooking. Thank you for stopping by today. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you would like to see more, just click on any picture to watch the video. See you again soon. Bye!